Ted Atlas, and we welcome you to Vegas, where they do it bigger and better than any other city when it comes to the big-time fights. We're at the Thomas and Mack Center, our main event.
I want to see that jab now. Come on.
They're scheduled for 12. Here's round number 1.
Stay busy. Stay busy.
Now hugging on the inside.
Hey, you got to get some of that too now. Come on, let's go.
Well off the mark by Martinez. Now he ties up there. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Final 10 seconds of round number 1.
Keep doing what you're doing. Keep that jab pumping, then throw the lead right in. You're winning this fight hands down.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Not what he was looking for. That's a miss right there by Martinez. You see him holding on. You know, boxing is a global sport. I think sometimes in North America we lose touch of that, but boxing is such a global sport, and every little region of the country defines its fighters differently, and the fighters are defined by where they come from.
Yeah, it really is. You know, sometimes if a fighter is from maybe a place where there's not many resources, then you're going to get a fighter who's a little cruder, and he's going to have to be more physical because, you know, he doesn't have the apparatuses in the gym where, you know, he can hit a double end ball or, you know, he can be inclined to be a little bit more technical. And I think that you're influenced by those kind of things, by the lackings of certain benefits in somebody's background or preparation.
Oh, a good right hand by Martinez. And just grabbing onto his opponent.
Keep working the body. Shake it off, shake it off. It's all right, it's all right. Just like that, just like that.
And that's the end of round 2. Hound Dog's corner better explain to him clearly why he lost that last round. His accuracy was way off.
Well, if you're looking to find change on the beach, you go out there with a metal detector. Well, right now, we need a punch detector. He needs a punch detector. He needs a jab to find the marks.
See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Martinez is showing you a little defensive skill there, able to move away from that punch.
Oh, you got this one, baby. You got this one all day, all day.
And now you see him scoring well with the right.
Shake it off, champ. Come on now, let's go. Shake that off.
Martinez is giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. Harris is stunned here, and so are we. What a stunning turn of events.
What's good for the goose is good for the gander.
Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing, not engaging in the fight, but clinching.
Jab, jab, jab. Work the body. Work the body, kid. That's right. Body shots, body shots.
He took a go of it to the body, but came up empty.
Yeah, champ, he's tired. Look at him. Uppercut.
Blocks away that headshot.
Looking good, baby. You're looking real good.
And he ties up on the inside.
Don't let him get at you.
Last 10 seconds of round number 3.
That's it. Deep breath, deep breath. Get some more.
Well, if things continue like this is going to be an interesting stretch run of this fight. Beginning of round number 4. Parries that punch intended for the head.
Move your head. Let it go, let it go.
Nice block by Hound Dog. Harris's offense has completely gone away here, it seems. He was hurt earlier, and now all he's doing is worried about what could be coming to get him again.
Yeah, he was on the highway earlier going about 90, and now all of a sudden he's taking those back roads going about 20. How long until the police catch up to him or his opponent pulls him over?
.90 seconds to go here in this round. He missed by a mile. That wasn't even close by Martinez.
Jump on him right now. Nice, nice. You're doing great, champ. Keep going.
Went to the body there, but unable to connect. A little head hunting with the right. Seconds to go in the fourth. You can almost see it just by the way a fighter sits down on their stool at the end of a round. As we come to the end of this round, you can tell that he's full of confidence and he can't wait to get right back out there and continue doing what he was doing.
Well, you're right. The first thing that I noticed is his back's not leaning against the corner pad. You know, that's a defeated fighter. That's a fighter. He don't want to go back. Something bad happened to him. You know, he's leaning back like that. You have to pick him up from the stool. He's got all his weight forward. He can't wait to get going. You know that he's positive. You know that he had a good round.
1-2, baby. 1-2. Keep him popping. Keep him popping.
Good exchange. Good job. He fires back. Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counterpuncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him. He can counter him.
Double up. Come on. Double up on the punches.
And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Comes with the straight right hand. And now he's targeting upstairs. He missed with that headshot.
Unload, more punches. Side to side, move your head.
Unable to connect by Hound Dog.
Yeah, you got this one. You got this one, baby.
I don't know, Teddy. It just feels like one of those nights, one of those fights where somebody's getting hurt, where this is not going to the judges' scorecards.
I feel like I'm in Coney Island watching one of those hot dog eating contests where somebody's going to try to eat 50 of them, 60 of them. In other words, he's not worried how he's going to feel at the end of the night.
Come on, champ. Beat him to the punch now.
Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. He clinches when he gets to the inside.
Relax. Good job.
Harris is dazed after that punch.
Lay it on him. Finish him off.
Wow, stunned moments ago, but now somehow, some way, surviving well.
You know, Joe, I had a fighter once that got dropped in a round, and he wasn't doing real good up to that point. After that, he fought better. He boxed better, he fought better defensively, and when the fight was over, I said, good job. You know, he whispered to me. He whispered, did I get knocked out? Yeah, he did. Huh. He didn't know what had happened. I realized then he was fighting on instinct the rest of the night.
Amazing story.
Keep your hands up. Come on.
Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Martinez's defense is playing a prominent role in this fight, Teddy.
Yes, it is, and specifically what it is he has good fundamentals. He keeps those hands up real good, you know. They're attached, they're up around his chin, his elbows in. You know, he has a real shell there that's not easy to penetrate.
Keep moving. Keep. Watch that.
A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. I like the way he looked at the end of that round. It looks like he's gaining some momentum here. Good competitive fight, and I do believe that he's up on the scorecards.
Yeah, I have it the same way.
Well-timed, well-placed uppercut there. Harris's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch.
Keep working the body. Keep working the body.
Martinez is showing us a real solid skill set here with his head movement. Teddy, how much of that is just natural athletic ability and instincts, and how much of that is being trained well?
Well, most of it's trained well. If I take a guy off the street, Joe, and he hasn't been taught anything, he's going to throw punches. But usually he's not going to...
A harsh left hand by Hound Dog. Harris is hoping to recover right here. Big shot there. A defensive lapse there. Harris is leaning forward. His opponent got him with the uppercut.
And the perfect selection of a punch when a guy's leaning forward.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
Joe, one of the ways he survives is if he's been taught. Have good habits, have good fundamentals been put there. You're going to find out right now he needs them right now.
Nice job doubling up the jab by Hound Dog.
You gotta protect yourself. Jab, jab, jab.
And that's the end of round 7.
It's yours, you hear me?
Let's look at Teddy's scorecard as we begin this 8th round here, and you can see that, yes, he's up, but if you've been watching this fight closely, you know that anything still can happen here.
So his opponent is a real tough guy, doesn't get discouraged, continues to come with a fast pace, and a guy like that, you never count out.
Just not there. Straight right hand off the mark. Harris is coming out here after being knocked down in the previous round. How important is it for him to be cautious here, to make sure that he does have his legs underneath him?
You know, it's a little bit of a double-edged sword there, Joe, because if you're too cautious, hey, your opponent, he reads it. You're not in that ring alone, you know, and then he's going to get more aggressive. So you want to go out there, maybe feint him a little bit. Let him think you're okay. Let him think you want to go after him. Let him think you want to engage a little bit, and then wind up boxing, staying on the outside, buying some time.
You got to see that coming, champ. Let's go. You got to see that. Move.
Oh, and there he lands the right hand well. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Oh, and now the real test. Can he get up after going down a second time? Harris is now getting back up off the canvas. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs.
Looking good, baby. Looking real. Yeah, I like what I see.
Martinez's blocking ability is doing well for him there. Unable to score with the hook. And we come to the end of the round. Martinez is in position right now to really bring home a good victory. He's up on the punch stats. He's up on your scorecard. This is his fight.
Yeah, we just hope that the judges, and you never know that. That's one thing that sometimes can really disappoint you in this business. You hope the judges see it that way, because I can't see it any other way.
He's throwing a lot of punches here. Now his opponent is showing very, very good movement. What adjustments can he make to deal with that movement?
Well, Joe, when you're fighting a guy who's smart, who's hard to hit, first of all, you got to shorten those punches up. If they're wide, they have no chance at all. And you got to go to the one place that's not moving. Guess where that is? Downstairs.
That was a miss by Martinez.
Work that body. Pace yourself. Jump on him right now. Nice. That's okay. That's all right. Now pay him back. Go pay him back.
Halfway through the 9th round.
You're doing great, champ. Keep going. Keep doing what you do.
And he engages in the clinch.
1-2, baby. 1-2. Keep him popping. Keep him popping. Focus. Keep working your body.
Effective work with that flush overhand right. Hound Dog's got a way of just getting away from that punch. Martinez is now showing off what he probably worked very hard on in the gym. You can see that the effective footwork, the movement, is making for this to be a fairly easy round for him. Teddy, what kind of training regimen do you put a guy through to develop this skill?
Well, what you do is you have him work on defense. Sometimes I'll put a fighter in the ring to spar, and I won't let him throw punches back. I'll make him just make the guy miss. Just use his legs, use his head movement, use his blocking skills, and make sure he concentrates exactly on one thing, defense. He's showing it right now.
not able to land the headshot.
That's what I want to see.
And he returns on that exchange. And bang, and away he goes. Remember earlier, he was on the canvas. Now he's looking down on his opponent.
And we thought it was a bad thing earlier for him. It turned out to be a bad thing for his opponent because he got careless here.
3, 4, 5.
Martinez's trainer is thrilled with this. He gets up off the canvas. Now he wants to see how he'll react.
Get your hands up. Move, move.
Halfway through round 10.
Use the ring. Use the ring.
Good block there by Martinez. Martinez is keeping his guard up very, very well. Teddy, does it help to have the speed that he has?
Sure. Anytime you have speed and you can put it into the equation where whatever you're doing, it has to be technically right, but now you put speed, you're doing it even better. You're doing it at a higher level.
Come on, stay away from those. Come on. Unload.
Counting down towards the end of the 10th round. 10 seconds to go. And round 10 comes to an end. He has a slight lead on your scorecard, Teddy, but nothing is guaranteed at this point. There's still a lot of work to be done as we start round number 11.
Yeah, Joe, he's got to keep that offense up. You know, a lot of times you get to the end part of a fight like this, and you're a little bit ahead. At least we have him ahead. And you start.
Did you see that? This is going to take some guts to get up from this. Once again, he goes down. Martinez's climb back up from the canvas may inspire him. Sound defense. Good block that time by Martinez.
Beat him to the punch. Come on, champ. Beat him to the punch now.
Good block by Hound Dog. He is stunned, but somehow has the wherewithal to hang on.
Finish with the big hook, baby. Finish with the hook.
And he decides to tie up again. 90 seconds to go in this 11th round.
Nice work, nice work.
Harris is in a cycle right now that's
Get
not
in there,
paying
champ.
off for him. He has been busy. Yes, he's committed to trying to be on the attack, but not enough of these punches are landing.
No, I would not call this guy in, from what I've seen, to paint my house. Because, I mean, this guy looks like he paints graffiti boards. I mean, he's just throwing stuff in there, like you said, and it's just, it's not making the picture you want to see. It's not accurate. It's not effective.
He's going around now, Teddy, like his legs are made out of wet noodles.
Yeah, and my mother was boiling the water because she used to make sure that that water boiled and boiled was never al dente. These legs are not al dente.
Hard to believe that they can keep up like that. One of those rounds that you just won't forget. Both guys able to land big punches on the other.
Well, in the old days, they'd be snapping one of those capsules under their nose, you know, smelling salt, ammonia capsules. Not allowed anymore. They want to wake them up, get them together. Now you got dump a little water on them, send them out.
Teddy, he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counterpunch.
Looked like the Will of the Wisps, the old great Willie Pep. Made him miss, made him pay.
Nice. Real nice.
Work the body, kid. Body shot.
Hound underdog's opponent's probably looking at him right now saying, wow, you're not changing anything up. You know, he got to him moments ago. Now he's got the same style that he's looking at again.
Yeah, but he got to him moments ago. Got to him one time. I think right now it's too early to all of a sudden throw everything out the window. But look for an adjustment if things don't change. If he can't get away from those punches, if he keeps having problems, he gets stunned again, then you might have to look for a change. You might have to make a change if you're going to survive.
Off the target by Martinez. Ten seconds to go in this, the final round. He needs to improve the accuracy a little bit. That was comical by Martinez. The fight is over, but now the debate begins. Who won that fight?
This is where you hope that the criterion for scoring a fight is understood by the judges, because if there's any gray area, you're going to be all over the place in this one. Very hard to pick a winner.
All night long, Teddy, I turned to you. I looked at your scorecard. You thought he did enough to win. The judges say it's a draw.
Well, I turn right now and I see I'm looking for the police to come in because a crime was just committed.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us ringside.